Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam. So, this Asuric public, they do not know which way their destination is. They say it is self-interest, but these rascals, they do not know what is the self-interest. Because their very beginning of life is mistaken. They are thinking this body is the self. So, how they will know self-interest? The basic principle is mistake. The Atma Buddhi. The dogs, cats, they think that I am this body. The same interest, Asura. They do not know, neither they try to understand. Dehinasmin jathāde. Within this body, the spirit soul is there. They cannot understand. Therefore, their self-interest is mistaken. Real self-interest is that I am spirit soul, I am son of God, my father is very, very rich, opulent, I have given up my father's association, and therefore I am suffering. Otherwise, there is no question of suffering. We have got experience, a very rich man's son, why he should suffer? So here Krishna says that aham bija purapita, I am the seed-giving father of all living entities. Then God means Saraisajya Purna, 6 kinds of opulences. He is complete. He is the proprietor of everything. Bhoktaram Jagadavasam Sadhurupa Maheswaram. So if I am the son of a person who is the proprietor of everything, then where is the question of my suffering? Therefore, the basic principle of self-interest is lost. So, this Krishna consciousness movement is to revive their consciousness that you are not this body, you are spirit soul, you are part and parcel of God. Why he should suffer? So cultivate Krishna consciousness, and simply by cultivating Krishna consciousness, he will go back home, back to God. And then he will be happy. Krishna confirms this. Dukkharayam asasatam napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhim paraman mamupetya. If somebody comes to me, mamupetya, then he does not come back again in this material world with dukkhalayam asasam. This place is place for suffering, because they do not know self-interest. the place of suffering, they are accepting place of enjoyment. But actually, it is place of suffering. Why you are covering this body? The body is the cause of suffering, and in contact with the atmosphere, I feel cold, therefore I have to cover. It is a means of mitigating the suffering. The position is suffering, but somehow or other we are trying to mitigate the suffering. Similarly, in summer season also, the suffering is there. At that time, we don't want this covering, we want electric fan. So always there is suffering, either in the summer season or winter season. Suffering must be there. That we do not come to understand. This is due to our asurik sabhav. So we do not question in the summer season and the winter season. The summer season we like something cool, and in the winter season we want something which is warm. The two things are there. So sometimes the warmth is suffering, sometimes this cool is also suffering. So where is enjoyment? We simply hanker. At this time it is warm, and warm is also suffering. Therefore Krishna says that don't bother about the sufferings. It will continue. You are thinking in summer season something as very pleasing. The same thing in winter season will not be pleasing. So they will come and go. Don't bother about this so-called suffering and enjoyment. Do your duty, Krishna consciousness.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.